What's good, everybody? This is another legendary episode of the R&P Podcast. It is your host with the most, Rick, my co-host here.
I thought my name was Rick.
No, no.
Oh.
It's the medicine.
Jay Aquarious.
It's the medicine. No,
no,
that's the other. You're messing stuff up.
Okay, my fault. Go ahead.
All right, so Rick. PLAX.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes
and then
sense.
our special guest.
Who is it?
Our returning guest.
Round of applause, please.
Rising star, one of Buffalo's finest, Jay Aquarious.
Yes,
and then add the applause in post. Because we don't have a studio audience.
We don't.
Does it scare you to think that all the applause that you hear on the internet are from dead people?
No. Huh?
That worries me. Yeah, because all like the...
No, it doesn't.
he has acute bronchitis. He's on steroids. You know, he's trying to get you on that trend. So he's fine. He just can't laugh too much. He can't breathe too much. You know.
Really, I should shut the fuck up, to be honest.
But here he is doing a pod like a trooper.
Fun fact, this is the second time that Jay has been on the pod, and this is the second time that I've had a cold like this.
Yes, 100%.
With Jay being here. That's crazy.
And you tried to do the intro for that pod, and your voice died halfway through.
It was funny, though.
Yeah,
it was fucking hilarious.
But yeah, all the applause you hear on the internet, like all the sound effect stuff, all the fair use stuff, is from people who filmed that in like the 60s.
Yep.
Like 50, 60. So they're all in the dirt. And if they're not in the dirt,
they about to be.
They probably were like on set of I Love Lucy.
Yeah,
probably.
That's what I'm
and they were all racist.
Probably.
I mean, it was during that time.
Speaking. Yeah. So, Jay, how you doing today, man?
I'm all right. You know, it was. I rested a lot today. Yesterday was pretty busy.
I love the hat. What does your hat say? I love your hat.
Baby fat.
Come on, man. Stop fucking
Wait,
playing.
you looked at that and you couldn't tell what that was?
I couldn't make it out, no.
It's pretty white. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out.
I could read that with my eyes closed.
Oh, I can see it better now.
But that might be because I had an older sister. But Baby Fat, the logo,
I ain't ever seen Baby Fat on ads, so I don't. If it's not on ads, I'm not going.
I don't even want to think about that. But I've seen them on bubbles. I've seen them on bubble coats. I've seen them on the Letterman jackets. I've seen Baby Fat everywhere. Baby Fat and then pastries was the other bullshit.
Pastries was hot for a long time.
They were
not a long time. Maybe
they were as hot as the Fusions were. Remember Fusions?
Yeah,
Nike,
Fusions.
Jordan. It was like, we're coming together and we're making one sneaker and we're creating mid designs. And then, and then they saw like
wearing them, though. Niggas was wearing them.
We just did a video where we found out people rent Jordans. Niggas will wear anything except the Trump sneakers.
Trump got sneakers?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that? Oh, I thought that was something we could talk about.
No,
yeah, so at SneakerCon.
Real Trump thumping. Real Trump thumping right there. Real Trump thumping.
Is it him doing the Jordan shit?
No. So they're all gold sneakers because why not, right? Nasty. And they have a T on the side for Trump.
What color is the T?
The T is also gold, but I think it's outlined so you can see it.
Kind of.
And then it has an American like flag decal like by the heel.
Them shit's 2 bands, ain't they?
400. They're 400.
400. That's still 400,
right? He
for a nigga that don't hoop. That's crazy.
They're a nasty silhouette.
Are they actually sneakers?
They're actually. I'm gonna pull them up in a second.
I'll put them in.
But just think about it like this, right? He went to SneakerCon. He unveiled these. Like, look at my sneakers. The whole campaign, $400.
He trying to get the nigga vote.
I think he's getting sued for like $300 million. I think he wants some money. But this is the thing, right? Fox News has been doing the nastiest thing in the world, saying like he's trying to reach the young black voters with these, like, what do young black voters love? Sneakers. And I was like, you might as well went up there and said, Trump came out with fried chicken and Kool-Aid. Like, what are you talking about?
Honestly, that would have been a better move. Dropping the sneakers.
No, don't do this.
Dropping some mid-ass sneakers. Come on, bro.
If that nigga came up with a box of Kentucky Fried Trump chicken, I would have been.
Didn't he do that? Didn't he do that?
Probably on a Dave Chappelle skit.
Nah. He was at a rally and he did that. He had like chicken or something, or chicken products.
You're still telling me stuff. Stop telling me stuff.
And he was handing it out to the black community, and niggas was taking it.
Stop telling me.
I could be wrong, but I feel like he did.
You looking it up, please?
Yeah, please tell me if I'm right or wrong. Is them the sneakers?
Those are sneakers. You wait. These not for you? I'm thinking them joints. I'm thinking them joints is 101.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Them look like one of them joints you see on Empire. The niggas on Empire. That's one of them sneakers. Yeah. Or Victoria. That's a Victoria sneaker. They would go crazy.
This is definitely a Hollywood
art
custom job for we can't show the product because it doesn't really exist in our world and we don't want to get sued.
Put that
the Pear Phone and all that other stuff. What was the Game Sphere? Mm-hmm. I could see this being right up there with the Pear Phone, the Game Sphere, and then Trump sneakers.
Tikes.
Jesus. These are the ugliest sneakers I've ever seen. And they got kind of like a Jordan 1 silhouette.
It do.
And that's just...
Yeah.
There was some cool...
And they got red bottoms?
Yeah, they do.
They got red bottoms?
Yeah, they got red bottoms.
He thought he cooked, I ain't gonna lie. He thought he cooked with that one.
Gold at the top.
He said, you know what niggas like? He said, you know niggas like red bottoms.
I ain't gonna hold you. These would have been nice if they had iced bottoms. That might have... No, don't. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't do that. So you tell. All right. So out of the three of us here, you not wearing them?
No.
You not wearing them?
No.
I am definitely not wearing these ugly assholes. But I would buy them to sell them for an additional amount of money on resale.
Because you know somebody gonna buy them.
Yeah, but I don't trust the market to exist by the time I get my pair.
Right.
I would need to get them the first pair, and I would need to get them out my house. That's fine.
It's okay. They're sturdy, actually.
Yeah.
You've seen I've dropped them joints millions of times, and they still around. Shout out to Newer. This is not even a paid ad. Just shout out to y'all.
They could be.
Come on, guys.
Every time I see more of these, they piss me off.
It's more? Yeah. He got a colorway?
No, I'm talking about just them all lined up next to each other, and then
the Trump too.
Just the gold, just the gold sneakers on next to it. The more I see them, the more they piss me off.
How many did he make? What the fuck?
He made too many. That's how many he made.
I'm expecting it to have wings.
That's what he missing. That would be cold.
No, I've seen it before. That's the thing. I've seen sneakers like this before.
With wings on it?
With wings on it. And instead of red, it has black.
I want to say I've seen sneakers with wings on them. I can't think of what sneakers though.
It looked like one of the young niggas. That's something that one of the young niggas at corner stores would wear. Like the niggas that work at the corner store.
No, this is.
I feel like they would wear those.
Those look like what comic book artists think black people wear.
Yeah.
And they have them have your one black character and some gold
with some skinny jeans and
and a hoodie,
like New York style outfit
with the locks pulled over because that's our new one.
A white t-shirt with some gold chains.
Black people could wear other things.
Like
as
what?
You can see.
Dude, this is a bummy fit. So this is a bad example of a fit.
You look like bummy, you just came from the gym or something.
Yeah, I look bummy, but
you flexed that I was like
cover this fit.
Black people can work at Geek Squad.
Can't? No, I'm sorry. Fuck, sorry.
Look, he's doing a lot. But I thought we did end up talking about it. But I thought you guys would have heard about that.
Yeah, no.
As being young black men, this doesn't get y'all to vote for Trump.
Demographic. Yeah. We should have known.
You're not voting for Trump?
No, I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
It's not. This didn't do it. What?
No.
What would he have to drop? Like a chain? Some lean.
Some lean.
Fried chicken, Kool-Aid.
The fried chicken might get me, but that's because I'm
watermelon.
Child, no. If I see you ready for some chicken, I will snatch you by the hoodie. I will snatch you by the collar. Get your ass back over here.
It's a whole bucket. You
a whole bucket. Yeah, we can go to KFC. We can go to Popeyes. We can go to churches. We ain't going to no goddamn Trump.
Trump chicken sounds like it could be crazy.
That sounds nasty.
Trump chicken. I'm
sorry. I'm trying to be. I'm trying not to be like that. That sounds nasty.
Trump chicken.
It sounds like it's been on the floor.
No, because it trumps.
It sounds like it's been on the floor.
No, it trumps the competition. Trump chicken.
Yeah, it trampled on the floor.
Okay.
Trump is the type of nigga that if your food fell on the floor, he'd just
he'll wipe it off and hand it back to you.
Yeah, hand it back to you. Yeah.
What will you do? Return it?
That's a nasty nigga. Hopefully
he's a businessman.
Because he's a
businessman.
Fuck out of here, bro. No.
Him and Jay-Z like this. High
they
key.
Are cool, low key.
Low key. High key.
Or maybe high key. I've been people that you like me, you know. But this is not why we're here. We're here to talk about Jay Aquarios. Jay, one more time, man. Woo! How you doing today, man?
I'm good. I'm good. A little winded from yesterday, but I'm good.
Okay.
Yes. We said this, right? The second appearance?
Yeah, this is the second appearance on the show.
Returning guest?
Yes.
So speaking of yesterday, we'll just get right into that. Jay, you did something really cool yesterday.
Yes, I did.
What'd you do, man?
I went on Daytime Buffalo.
Daytime Buffalo. Okay. So how did that work? You don't have to get a sauce, but how did that work? What did it feel like being invited on or being on Daytime Buffalo? Yeah, if you don't want to get a sauce, you don't have to give it. But how did it feel being on Daytime Buffalo?
Well, it felt really good.
Okay.
It felt good.
You performed on there, right?
Yes, I did. I had an interview and I performed.
Link in the bio. Link will be in the bio down below.
I seen the performance. Yes. I don't think I seen the interview.
Okay. Yeah, the video's out already. It's on the website and it should be on the website. Okay. But I know it's on the YouTube page. Okay. Yeah, it was. I've been watching Channel 4 News since I was a kid.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Since I was a child. I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, I'm actually on set. You know, and
Don Posters be on this motherfucker.
I don't think I remember any of the names of like
Jackie Walker.
There it is. Okay, that's who I know. I think she came to my school once, but it was because it was closing down.
Syka, yeah.
I actually met him. Oh, wow. I met him. We was actually
met Mike Syka.
We took pictures.
That's dope.
We took pictures.
That's dope, man.
Yes. Yeah, he was like minding his business, and we heard he was here. We was like, go get him. Go get him. We was acting crazy on set a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. We was cutting up. We was cutting up. Oh my gosh. I want to say some things, but I can't say it not on camera. I'm not going to say it on camera.
They was going crazy in Channel 4.
But know that
Damn.
It was me and my mom and Grace Modi and my assistant Tatiana. We literally was in there acting a fool. And I'm telling you, they ain't forget about us and they want us back. So
hey, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's what we love to hear.
It was funny. It was very funny because when they asked me when I reached out to them and they said, you know, that they're doing everything and to send a short bio, I literally thought I included the fact that I'm gay. I didn't tell them until I was already being filmed.
Okay.
Oh,
so I dropped a bomb. On
camera. Well, I think your fans know though. Your fans know.
Yeah, but the production did. They were like, oh, whoa. Hey.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, dropped the bomb.
We have no problem with it. We just call this old guy.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't really. I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I was like, wait, I forgot to put it in there. How do I slide this in here? Because it worked well without it. So I'm like, how do I slide this in here? Oh, R&B Hip Hop Pride.
There it is. Yeah.
So when they asked me about upcoming shows, I mentioned that and being gay. So yeah, they was like, oh, okay, you know, it was dope. You know, talking about me in the community and everything. So helping out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's always good to hear.
Can you give us a leak? When you gonna be back on Daytime Buffalo?
When? I can't say.
Oh, okay.
I can't say.
Okay.
It can happen again. It's just, you know, timing because, you know, they have their own regiment and whenever I get whatever I need to do, you know, done first and then get back on it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We got that part out. Well, so Jay, we wanted you on here because you've been telling me that you got some stuff in the works.
Yes.
And we just wanted to get a little bit more information before everybody else do because you love us.
Yeah. And we're chasing clout. I don't know why he's being around the bush. This is a business. Okay, I've put money, blood, sweat, and tears. We are
indeed chasing clout.
We're chasing clout like everybody.
And there's no other clout like Jay Aquarious clout. So please give us a little information, Jay. What you got going on, man?
All right. I mean, well, right now, I'm about to be back in the studio. I've been sick myself, so it's been delaying my recording process for the next project. But the next project is almost done. Okay. PLAX is actually on one of the songs.
Oh, okay. You really coming back to music?
Our retirement times too.
Oh, what was the first?
Jay, and I'm doing a song with somebody from another coury.
Oh, okay. Oh, buddy.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay,
I
you do. Yes.
Tentatively, you guys will see. You'll see. But
out of retirement, he just be doing stuff.
I do stuff. That's why PLAX TV has been a video out in months. But so Jay, what's the vibe of this project? You've done a lot of different projects with a lot of different vibes and tones. What's the vibe of this project? What are you going for? How many songs?
Yeah. Or runtime. If you don't want to give us the amount of songs, what do you think about the runtime of the project?
Are we getting a Chris Brown 75 songs?
Hell no. Duh.
Why not? Is that not how we do an R&B
like
today?
That yet. To be drenching them with all that music.
Yeah, but they don't know you, but they'll have 75 chances to. You see,
75 chances, and I gotta promote 75 songs, and now how many times spent?
Once you do 20 songs, they start promoting each other. So like once you do 75, it just go in a circle. Like they'd be like, oh, he dropped a song, and then they look, they're like, oh, he dropped another song, and they look again, like, oh, and then they just stuck in
around 32. They get tired.
Yeah, and then their whole playlist is just filled with Jay Aquarious, and they just keep going.
That's true.
Shall no.
A feature length film is what that's what Chris Brown be recording. A feature length film.
So Jay, what's the vibe, man? What we looking for? Looking forward to with this project.
There's a lot of elements. I'm trying to tighten up on the branding of it right now.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of ideas fashion wise I want to go with. But overall, like with the first EP one, I was very much casual, light. It's an introduction of me, but colorful, a little bit vibrant, quirky a little bit. But with Naked, I was a lot more harder, a little more edgier, more hip hop.
Okay.
More aggressive, more black and white. A little bit with some like radiant of color. And then with Dream Reality, that one was more colorful and vibrant, but also more like classic, more old school and sharp.
Yep.
Yeah, because like one was very pop and Naked was more hip hop and R&B and trap, and then Dream Reality is more dance. You know what I'm saying? More dance music, more dance pop and more like, you know, having fun and upbeat. But no, Not a Grapevine, that's out right now, and that's more, it like has that hard edge like Naked, but it's definitely colorful, but more themed around being mysterious. So there's a lot of different mysterious looks, being sexier, being more revealing. But next one is like, okay, I'm gonna give this so far. It's gonna be more friendlier, more welcoming, more bright, like one in Dream Reality, but
I've heard a couple songs. I can co-sign that. It is a very friendly feeling project. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, it's bright. It's very bright. Yeah.
Heavy messages, but it's going to be a lot more brighter and more, a lot more smiling.
Yeah. yes,
a lot more smiling, more welcoming vibe. Like, welcome, this is a safe space. This is a room full of people that's trying to sort out their issues.
Yeah. Okay.
that kind of vibe.
I will say the song that Jay has me on was more of definitely a discussion, so to speak, between a group of people. You guys will hear it. A music video potentially will be coming out. But yeah, it definitely felt like a therapy session among friends.
Oh, okay, therapy session. Never mind.
Kind of like
I was thinking of that Dreamville song where they was all like smoking. And they were literally talking though. Like they were actually having a conversation on the beat.
I think that's close.
Like, he's smoking weed.
Yeah, I think that's close because I
haven't heard that song in a minute.
I'm telling people what they need to hear, basically.
You're delivering the message?
And then Jay and everybody else is also doing similar things for their reasons as well. So you guys will like it for sure.
With your projects, right? Do you make it a point to, because you said, you know, you have like kind of like an EP, your first EP is like introducing yourself. Do you decide to introduce yourself on every project, or do you just like, is there some projects where you're like, well, I feel like this one is specifically for my fans that know me, so I don't need to do that part of it anymore? Or do you try to like make every project you make, like just in case someone stumbles upon it, they'll be introduced to Jay Aquarious as a whole, and then kind of go on whatever journey?
It's actually all of that.
Okay.
Because each project has a theme. So because each project has a theme, I'm reintroducing myself in a different light.
Okay.
So everybody is getting me all over again.
Okay, because you've changed as a person.
Yeah.
So.
Or what I'm introducing is different than the last one. So the vibe has changed, the message has changed, but who I am remains the same.
Okay, I get that.
I like that.
Because I always wonder, because I know, like, obviously the artists I listen to, they don't necessarily, like, there's some projects where they kind of like show who they are as people.
Yes.
But then there's other ones where they're kind of like, you've probably already know who I am at this point. So like this is another part of me versus maybe for more like up and coming or local artists, they like to maybe introduce themselves multiple times across projects because they have no idea, if this is the first time you're ever hearing me or not. So I want you to know who I am as a whole. So like you don't get one part of me and like, but then there's this other part of me where I know you'd love and stuff like that. So that's I feel like
I've realized this about my projects. It's a whole thing that's being developed visually, sonically, that it's crazy. It's developing its own thing, and I call it. I want to say it's that, but I haven't done my research. It's like the butterfly effect. Okay. In a sense, but it's actually like just a like caterpillar turning to a butterfly type thing.
Okay.
So it's literally that whole process right now, and when you look at the cover, you can pretty much tell where I am in this process, and when you see the next project, you'll have a more clear understanding.
Okay.
So
that's always nice.
Can you tell us a little bit more about? I know you said you haven't been feeling well, so that kind of threw a curveball at you a little bit. But how has the recording process been, and just developing this project?
Who are you working with? Like, what's some local people you've been working with, or is it like your usual team? Or
I mean, I don't have to be really secretive because it's like I'm not that secretive, but secret about some things. Like, so the main producer is the only producer on this project. It's Little Paul. He produced Stay Alone, which is actually on this project.
Okay.
So Stay Alone is the first taste you have, and the only taste at this moment of distortion.
Of the Get a feel of what potentially the rest of the project could sound like sonically.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a thing. When I tell you it's time. When I tell you it's time, it's a thing. I have not done nothing like this before. Never done nothing like this before.
I like this. The Buffalo music scene is like really like evolving. I like it.
I think it's because it's more condensed too. There's less people playing. No disrespect.
I feel like there's
more people taking it seriously.
I feel like of the last like 2 years, I feel like the Buffalo music scene, a lot of artists have been taking it serious. Not to say what they were doing before wasn't serious, but I feel like it's like they feel like their moment is coming, or at least their chance at a moment is coming, and so they're putting a lot more effort behind it. People are willing to collaborate, which I feel like was something that the Buffalo music scene was definitely missing up until this point. People, platforms are willing to have local artists like Daytime Buffalo,
which we didn't have back in the day.
Not WBOK.
Not 3 years ago. We didn't have Daytime Buffalo.
We didn't.
We didn't have Daytime Buffalo 3 years ago.
And they didn't have Jay. They didn't have Free Music Party.
Yep.
They've had a few different artists on there. Yeah. Marcus Lee was on there with his crew.
Yeah.
They've been giving us some type of platform that other places that should be are
WBOK. I'll say it again. I'll start Smoke. What is it? A radio station?
They are our direct competition, I guess.
I guess if you're gonna look at podcasts, if you
podcast and
radio,
as basically radio shows, and then all we did was take the music out, and just now it's just the radio personality.
Well, all we gotta do is bring back Artists of the Week, and we
no, it would have to be we do Artists of the Week during a pod. That was maybe why they didn't work, is because we were doing them. Like whatever, like if we condensed it, like made it like a 4-minute segment where we explain who this artist is and like what's our two favorite
they
songs
did well. The problem with Artists of the Week was YouTube.
Yeah, they would get
YouTube kept taking them down, and we was putting a lot of time into them. Yeah. So we were just like,
looks like YouTube is the problem.
Yeah, no, YouTube is something.
It's not even YouTube. It's Facebook and Instagram and TikTok.
Because
it's like. Yep. I get flagged for my own stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
My own stuff, I'll get flagged. I copyrighted it, and because it's copyrighted, they'll flag it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
who do you reach out to be like,
independent?
This is my copyright. I can put this stuff up.
I don't know, but I know for sure I've been disputing my claims on Facebook. And Instagram, I haven't really had much of an issue with Instagram.
Knock on wood.
But when I tell you, TikTok hit me with that today,
I
was like...
They act like Jay signed the UMG or something. Damn. Leave me alone, brother. I'm an independent artist, brother.
They scrubbed this music. It's like, there's a copyright. Don't do no double check and just
I haven't learned to appeal it yet.
Okay.
So I'm on TikTok. I haven't learned how to appeal it yet. So I'm just like, Okay, I have to figure that out. Until then, it's private.
Okay. Yeah, we get in trouble for we haven't in at least the last clip we put out, but we got in trouble for reacting to Busy's music, right? We couldn't put those clips out. Yeah. When we reacted to Busy B Love's music video, we couldn't put those clips out. They flagged that.
Some good clips too.
They flagged Keeks as well, I believe.
I believe they did. Yep, they flagged
I'm gonna just
Keeks,
say this is why I try my hardest to get my audience off of social media.
So
like
that's tough.
Because my thing is that social media. I told a fellow artist a fellow artist that I feel like we've been doing this wrong because we've been letting the mercy of our fans knowing more about us through social media, where they're at the mercy of an algorithm.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like, how do we take away the algorithm from the situation? Bring them to a platform that doesn't have an algorithm.
So like a personal website or something like that?
Yeah,
it's
like I have my website, jayaquarios.com.
Look,
link in the bio down below.
Y'all didn't even realize I did that on purpose.
Come on, Rick's been doing this a long time, man. Stop playing with him.
I've been doing this as long as you have.
So it's like the website, newsletters.
Yep.
Trying to get people to engage in ways like, because even like on people don't want to be on social media sometimes. They just like, listen, I'm taking a break, but they want to keep up with what we're doing. How do they keep up with what we're doing if they're not on social media? Email listings. So yeah, my goal is to like get our fans, like not get them off of social media really, but like if they want to know more about us, like, and be
there's
on
somewhere
time,
to go to, yeah.
They can get, okay, you got a new email from me. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what's going on with me, because, you know, you get emails. People get their emails. So it's like, now you got an email.
I am signed up for the Jay Aquarios email listing, and it's quite nice. You do get updates relatively frequently.
Okay.
So sign up.
I might be. I can confirm that later.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So, yeah, I had decided to do that, and I was just like, you know, that's really I feel like that's a good way of doing it. I mean, you can stay on social media, dude.
Yeah.
But it's like
you kind of have to, yeah.
But if you really want something more on point, you know what I'm saying, you want to be on par with me, then that's just to me like the best option at this moment.
Yeah.
Because Instagram has reels, but not reels, channels.
Yeah, people use them,
but not everybody has the liberty of using it. I don't even have it yet. And I had so many updates from Instagram since it started, and I still have yet. I have reported it twice by now. And I'm like, where are my channel? Because that can help too.
Yeah, help you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How does those work? I never really understood.
It's basically a group chat where the person you're a fan of is the only one speaking.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, yeah.
I think we've been invited to a couple of channels, like for like people we follow, like and stuff like that. We don't have a channel because we don't be using social media except just to put up videos. But I feel like a personal website or just like a personal spot for your own content is always the best place to have if you want to build like a core audience. Like when it comes to music and even just content in general, I feel like you gotta have a core audience, whether it be 5 people or 5,000 people, and then everybody else can just be peripheral. But as long as you have like those certain amount of people who are always gonna just vibe with whatever you're putting out and come back to you, that's where like that real artist conversation comes in.
And that's how you get bigger too.
Yeah, like you want to build up as many core audience members as you can. Obviously, like that, because you got like the streaming numbers, like Drake breaking records and all that stuff. But those are all like people who heard Drake was dropping. They know the name Drake. They'll check it out. If it's not for them, they'll forget about it. And then if it is for them, they'll add it to their playlist. But it's still like not their like favorite artist. Versus the core fans of Drake, they don't care what he puts out as long as he's putting out. They'll listen. They'll have their opinions, but they'll never slight him and be like, I'm not listening to the next project because he let me down. Only like, you know.
More of the general public will be like that.
Yeah, be like that.
Only person I've done that to is Gambino, and that's because Gambino been like, the little bit of music that he has put out has been like, so he really got this next one. He really got to cook for me.
I feel like he suffers from success.
That's I
feel like
fair.
he does a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and so maybe music has went to the back burner. But I think because he puts out like small bits of music. The people who do care about his music clamor for it, whether it's good or not.
Well, the small bits be good. It's really the project.
The projects? I don't know. How many projects does he have at this point? They're not. I feel like if we do the totality of his projects, he has more
saying
good
Stone
than
Mountain and whatever the date shit was. And that was like his last 2 projects. And those, besides Awaken My Love, which was amazing.
Yeah.
But those 2 were like... Yeah.
Do y'all think it's like part of it might be because of This Is America? Like that was a highly successful record.
It was too successful, you think?
So like maybe,
and that's not him. That's not his demographic usually.
So like maybe he's trying to like figure out how to about doing all the other stuff, like how to like take what he's done before, what he's doing now, or what he and try to like figure out what he's gonna do next and make it all merry.
I could see it because This Is America is very much different than what he's put out before and after. And it had more of like a social tone. His other stuff, if you are a Gambino fan, turn your ears off because I'm gonna kind of shit on him. His other stuff was more of like him pushing back at society because it didn't accept him. But it was for like superficial reasons. Like it wasn't like a sexuality. Like in your cases, you probably have songs maybe about like society not accepting who you are as a person because of your sexuality. Because we see how some people are about that stuff and whatever. But for him, it was more of like I'm black, but I'm not traditional black, and so black people don't treat me as if I'm black. And
it worked at the time.
It worked.
He can't do that shit
kind of
now.
at the time. I realized it because I like that music because I'm not a traditional black person.
Are you trying to say like you're an alt type of child? And I might be using that because I'm definitely an alt child.
Alt is like the cool version of it. But he was more of pushing on like the nerdy side of like the
alternative.
Yeah,
but here's
that's
what we forget,
not what
though.
It is. But what it was before was nerdy black kid.
Yeah,
you're speaking in
you like comic books and all
you
that
speak
shit,
in complete sentences, and that's a problem for other black people. Which I feel like that problem has been amplified.
Now I don't think that exists as much now. At the time, though, it was a real issue in a sense.
I could be wrong.
Issue's not the word.
I could be wrong.
It's not an issue, but
because like made me think of Khalees.
Khalees, who's that? I'm trying to think. Who's Khalees?
Bossy, Milkshake, Caught Out There.
I know that name.
She married Nas.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. There we go. That's all you had to say, brother. That's all you had to say, brother.
Damn.
All you had to say, brother.
I feel bad now.
I do feel bad.
That's like Denzel's wife. I feel real bad.
It is what it is.
Well, I called Denzel's son. He need a couple more movies for me to give him his name.
But Khalees is very alt girl. Like her Left Eye. Who else? Like they're more the alternative. They're more the alternative what you usually see, what you usually find in hip hop music. You're traditional.
Yeah.
So in R&B music, so like they're like, okay, we're more quirky. We're the type to like experiment more with our looks and have different type of clothing, different styles. Like what was it?
Like different things. Yeah.
Like Khalees had the big colored afro. I can't remember what color it was. I'm blanking right now. What was it? She would wear like futuristic type looks and stuff like that. Yeah, think Black Future Friday.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's that, but like think about the kids who stand in the corner. Like that's more of, I feel like the audience Gambino was really like trying to reach like the kids with the afro, but it's not like an afro. I guess it's not shaped
as
up.
A Gambino fan at the time, I was a poser. Because I would act like I was that, and then I would have a lot of friends. So it was like, so maybe I was a poser a little bit. I was like, no one understands me, and they'd be like, "Hey, Steve, how you doing?"
I feel like even he was like that. I feel like he had friends, whether they were other black people or maybe a handful of other black people and then other kids. But I just feel like he grew up in Atlanta. He grew up in Stone Mountain, Atlanta, where the black people had to stick together because every monument there was of a nigga who would track you down and send you back to your slave cabin. Like that's not a place where you peruse with other white people like willy-nilly. You gotta actually like hang out with them like like in public places a couple times, get to know him.
You gotta get to know him, motherfucker.
And then he invite you to your house, to his house, and you be like, maybe like
you end up in a Virgil situation, a static situation.
Yeah,
like, who brought that boy to my house?
Yeah, but he would reach out to like he would talk about how he didn't get like play from black women, like they just kind of like shunned him, and then like he likes Asian women and he likes and then dark white what Albanian he called like Albanian women. What was Albanian women dark white
that was okay. The Asian girl shit and the Albanian women shit was weird. Yeah. Not
Wait,
gonna lie.
Who said this again?
Gambino. He would say like
in his early project.
He would say shit like just I like dark white because black girls don't like me. And we would just be like, bro. Okay.
It would. At
the time though, that was true.
I mean, that's his experience.
At the time,
though,
it's not now. But at the time,
was his experience.
A lot of black women didn't like nerdy black dudes.
I feel
now
like
it's different because they know
openly,
how we get down now.
Openly.
So they like us now. But at the time,
that's
because
nerd shit is popular now. Everybody is willing to put their nerd shit on the forefront.
And maybe that's why he's not hitting because he can't put that out.
He falls into the R&B stuff now. I don't think he's trying to put that stuff out. Yeah. I'm just saying like the Childish Gambino of old was very like cringy. Not incelish, but cringy. he was very like his feelings towards black women weren't the purest, right? Mm-hmm. He's not with a black woman in real life, so maybe that reflects it. But This Is America was a very political statement. That's not what his music reflected before, except he made one joke about this white girl who made a video about UCLA being a major Asian school and that they need to get their act together, acting like how they act fresh off the boat. And she was wilding. But he made a reference to that of his song. But that's really the only political statement he made in his music pre This Is America. I don't think he's made much political statements post This Is America. But I feel like he garnered a lot of attention and fans, not core fans though. But people who be like, oh, Childish Gambino made this song. This really resonated with me.
And they want more like that.
Yeah. And Awaken My Love helped him too.
Awaken My Love album. Yeah, that whole album, like Redbone, like that stuff was, that shit was just sonically great.
Beautiful, yeah.
And so that
he said he made that because niggas said he couldn't.
Make a song.
Make songs like that, like make a hit. He made Awaken My Love because people was like, after This Is America or whatever, people was like, he can't make hits.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, okay."
Sometimes spite is your best medicine,
Sometimes you can go.
And then doing that, and then he's definitely at least taken, I guess, that thoughtfulness of This Is America and put it into his other stuff, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. If you haven't seen it on Amazon, it's really good. One season.
I do. I need to check it out.
It's a season?
Yeah,
it's a season.
Huh? It's a series?
Yeah, it's a series.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you
the clips I've seen has been pretty good.
The only premise from the original Mr. and Mrs. Smith that carries over into the show is that it's a man and woman spy who are basically together for a mission that end up mission and the personal life mixed together.
You know what I just got?
What?
He's with an Asian girl in the fucking...
Yeah.
That nigga's nasty. Hey, Gambino, you're gross.
Don't even worry about it. Gross, bro. Don't even worry about it. He didn't pick the casting.
He's executive producer, Rick.
He didn't pick the guy.
Rick, he's executive producer. Rick.
Black women can't be super spies.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's a joke. Wait, hold on.
This has been another episode of R&P
we still have other stuff to talk about Jay with. But I am engaged to a black woman. She's a black.
Well, Bree is.
She's a black quadroon. She's not a quadroon as in 3/4 white, 1/4 black. She's 3/4 black, 1/4 white. So she's a black quadroon.
Bree one casserole away from being white.
Don't talk about Deborah like that. But so she counts. She's a black woman. Her mother's dark skin. Her father is half and half.
Rick,
he's as black as they get.
You might have to shut the fuck up. Your girl is white, man. You
hold on.
Woman,
okay.
Man.
Okay.
You can't talk about
her
this
hair is 4C. Good start, right? Boom. Okay. Check that box. No, why are you leaning further away?
His girl white, man.
I've explained it. Her hair is 4C.
She gonna fuck me up when she sees me.
Yeah, she is. Her hair is 4C. Boom. She has melanin, right?
She do.
She's the color of coffee.
Jay, she got a little.
She's the color of coffee with creamer, right? That's enough. If we count Beyonce, that's enough.
She lighter than Beyonce though.
You let that Houston shit gas you up. Really look at Beyonce.
She like Bree's lighter than Beyonce.
Beyonce is a coffee with 2 creamers.
2.
I don't do this now. Don't do this now. We not acting like Beyonce's a dark skinned woman.
She not dark skinned, but she's not.
You said 2 creamers and coffee. I've had more than that to make mine at least a little bit browner to Beyonce's complexion. She has more cream.
That's what I'm saying, man. Your girl white,
Sugar
man.
doesn't lighten up the coffee. Milk is the only thing that lightens up the coffee. All you need is 2 shots of creamer and you're getting Beyonce's color from.
How big are these shots?
Yeah, Rick.
How big are these shots?
Rick, you pouring it or is it creamer? Rick. No, that's an exaggeration.
How big is the cup?
It's the freehand. It's the freehand creamer. Whatever yo prefer.
The cup.
It's the creamer is. So
how big is the cup?
Like this. Like
It's
what's that? What's the?
It's 2 little.
I know. We boycotting Starbucks. What is this? Like a venti? That's a venti, right? A venti. 2 like Splendas or not Splendas. What's the actual creamer?
Bree look like
Doshi.
I'm sorry. Rick girl is a caramel macchiato at fucking McDonald's.
I have not seen how she looks. So I can't say.
She's like those. So like those streamers. She's about
those a little dark. Rick, no, don't do that because we're not gonna do that.
No, I'm not
Rick.
Those streamers.
I've seen Bree. I've seen. Yeah, no.
That's a filter.
Listen, Rick,
that don't count.
I've seen Bree when it's hot out.
Yes,
she still look bright.
We were in Vegas doing the ATVs, and
I didn't see her in Vegas.
She was a little darker than the sand. That's dark enough.
Ooh.
Was the sand wet?
Ooh, Rick, you might have to shut the fuck up.
She's a quadroon, but a black quadroon. It's not the same. She has every week of Black History Month except the last one if we get a leap day.
Huh?
So she get. She gets
3 weeks. Not the 4th one.
Okay, yeah, you said day. I was gonna say.
Sorry.
She gets 3 weeks.
She gets 3 weeks.
She don't get the 4 weeks.
No, she don't get the 4 weeks.
Her Black History Month has been over. It's over.
We're in the we're in the last stretch. She can't say nigga. You are correct. But that is if all right. So what do we call it? Right? If you had to track down your white relative, you have to go back 2 generations. That's black.
You white.
We're not doing this because for me, I only have to go back 4. Right? My grandmother has freckles. My grandmother has freckles and red hair.
My grandma is light skinned. And my grandpa is light skinned.
It get dangerous when you think about it.
But that's.
I mean, my dad said my grandmother was biracial. See? And my great grandfather, my dad's side was white.
See?
Damn, slavery, a motherfucker. Why did y'all do that to us?
I mean, because for real, on my mom's side, my great grandparents were children. They were kids, and just now leaving the cotton field.
Yeah, that's the same.
Well, if I show you a picture of me as a kid with my big ass head, I look like I'm lighter than Bree is when I was a kid.
See what he does. If my grandfather, my parents had me later in life, so we go back 1 generation from me, my grandfather, he was on like the sharecropping. So it wasn't exactly slavery.
You close,
but it was.
He was a hop, skip, and a jump.
You in these goddamn crops, and you getting paid pennies on the dollars.
Yeah, he was a hop,
skip, and a jump. You still sleeping in the same quarters we did when we whipped y'all.
Yeah, we just changed the name of the quarters.
It's whatever.
And it went from slave quarters to workers' quarters.
Yeah, and he's from South Carolina, so you already know how they.
Okay, Rick, I'm sorry. Explain your Gambino point.
But
you can explain. I'm sorry.
We went off.
We did. We cooked you, but it's okay.
You didn't cook me. Beyonce is not dark skinned.
She's not. She's not.
She's not.
But let me tell you something. Your girl lighter than her.
It's neck and neck. It's neck and neck.
I don't know. I have no place in this argument. I have yet to meet her. I don't know how she
reassurance.
Jay.
See, look,
Jay, look at
he can't bring it into this because he's never met
I know he don't know her. I'm just Jay. We'll show you after. We'll tell you after this. But what was your Gambino point?
My Gambino point
as a black man, you should be able to speak your mind regardless if you married a white woman or not. So go ahead.
Hold on. Okay, so Mr. and Mrs. Smith, if you've seen the original with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt,
yes,
and you want to see this series, and you're expecting it to be like that, there is a lot of that. Don't get me wrong, but it's more of a reflection of a realistic relationship. So, if it's two people who started this relationship for a job, and then real feelings get mixed in, and then they actually embody the situation of which they were part of. So if their fake cover was being married, the feelings get mixed into the point where it feels like they're actually married. And then so with that, they're having like real arguments while in life-threatening situations. They're having real arguments that couples would have. They're having like real like they're saying things to each other about each other that people who have been married for a long time would say to hurt each other's feelings, and they're getting over that while still dealing with the other stuff. It's a really good series.
Like, one clip, she was like, you're fucking stupid or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, you're literally sitting in a shelter in a fire that I made.
But I'm stupid.
She was like, oh, I'm a man. I can make shelter.
Yeah, it has its. I feel like if you have had relationship issues in your life, you should go into that show knowing that it may drudge up like legitimate conversations that
this bitch do get on my neck.
that you might have had at some point in time. So I don't want you to get like, blindsided like some people might have with like Malcolm and Marie or whatever.
That's what I was gonna say. It's basically just Malcolm and Marie with guns.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous.
That's a good situation. Except there's one less black person.
Gambino.
But do we count Zendaya? All right, let me stop playing. All right.
We don't. She is a white girl, basically. I love her, but she's still a white girl.
Now you agree with him on this?
Her mama white. If I'm gonna get on Bree for being what'd you say?
Quadroon. A black quadroon.
Let's just go.
The white quadroons do like the slam poetry, and they talk about like 3/4. Have you seen the TikTok where it was a light skinned woman? This is
a great episode.
She was very light skinned, but her hair curled, right? And she was up there. She was like 3/4 massa, 1/4 coon.
She didn't say that shit. Rick, stop fucking playing with me. Rick, stop fucking playing with me. There's nobody on this earth that said no shit like that.
And she said it.
I'm pretty sure there are.
She said it in the most honka-tonk voice you've ever. 3/4 massa, 1/4 coon.
There's a light skinned girl.
She told you what her racial biography was. 3/4 white, 1/4 black, 25% black. She went up on that stage and did that.
Wow. Yeah, right.
Yeah, got a little lost.
That's why mixed kids don't get the full month. And it's gonna stay that way.
Biracial people,
they don't get the full week of Juneteenth no more either because of that. Because she said that.
Biracial people be saying that black people don't be accepting them, and so I feel like.
But then y'all say shit like that.
I feel like they might be right, and I feel like it's not their fault because it's not their fault because famous biracial people haven't been speaking up on the behalf of them. They've been letting Logic speak too much, right? Logic should be the last person to speak on. Just
in the black community.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen. Did you see the sit down conversation he had with his dad?
No,
he did that.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god!
His dad is mixed, so that makes Logic about a quadroon.
Wait, his dad not even black fully?
No, not fully. But it's the one drop rule, Steve. Half black.
This nigga been saying.
Let's not do this. Half black is black.
No, I'm saying he been preaching the.
Well, his dad did the. I was about to make a wild joke. His dad left, so
he did the dash. He went to get milk.
He went to dash, yeah.
Chocolate milk. He went to get.
Yeah, so I feel like that at least that completes the process.
That's
right?
Crazy. So, white dads leave too.
That's crazy. To the army.
No.
They die in action. They die a hero
on the go to get cigarettes.
No, they go to war. They die a hero, and then the son has to then live up to the pedestal of which their dad's image has been on, and he has to do something right with the world and save the world as he should, as the white savior we always needed. Every
Timmy,
comic book movie ever.
Hey Timmy, I promise you, Terry did not go to the army. He went to get a pack of cigarettes and never came back. So stop. Jay, I'm sorry. Let's move on.
I don't have a point.
Let's move on. I'm so sorry.
I know
we go on to a lot of tangents.
People who do more for the black community than some Mexican people.
That's fair.
So
that's a fact.
To me, I'm more about if you are for the community and you've been doing work for the community,
yep,
and you have respect and you're showing loyalty and you know who you are and you're not neglecting it.
Okay, those
are the things that matter most to me.
When does the nigga pass come in?
The nigga pass we're talking about.
Like if they a quadroon, like if they 3/4 black, 1/4 white.
Quadroon sound like
or
negative,
3/4 white, 1/4 black, right? And they do a lot for the community. They get the nigga pass?
I don't know.
1/4 black is crazy.
1/4 black is nuts on paper, isn't it?
When you really break it down. But I don't like doing math like that because that feel racial. That feel nasty.
But here's the thing. It don't even have to be you have a mixed parent. Like, cause that I have distant family members that are like that cause my great grandfather and my great grandmother was like a black Native American woman, and it was a white man, and they had at least 17 kids.
Ooh.
So one of them married a white Mexican man, so they didn't have some kids that are very white passing. You would not know that there was black in their bloodline.
Very Canelo.
Mike Rick, you're going nuts.
Canelo is he's Mexican,
Alvarez,
but he's a
you're still going crazy.
So
Jesus.
Yeah, it's damn, I forgot where I was going with that.
The nigga pass.
Oh, that shit. Oh, so because I was talking about Mel B from the Spice Girls.
Yeah,
I thought she was like full black. I didn't know she was biracial at all.
She's biracial.
I didn't know that either.
Her mom is white as snow.
Damn.
And her dad is as dark as us, if not a little bit darker. And she just came out darker than your average, like a typical
mixed kid.
Yeah, like you would expect them to be light skinned, but she came out darker.
Damn, okay.
Like Quincy's daughter, who does like acting. Rashida.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Rashida Jones. Yeah,
she looks like a white woman.
Her mom white.
You think?
I didn't know Quincy Jones got down with the swirl.
Yeah. Have you not seen Rashida Jones? She literally straightens her hair and she looks like just a random white woman on The Office because she was a random white woman on The Office.
I just tried to.
Wait, you never saw Khadijah Jones?
No.
She was Tupac's girlfriend before he died.
She light skinned too?
Yeah.
Quincy, brother. What do you... Never mind. I'm sorry. That's like the Bill Russell shit.
Love who they
no, it's like when Bill Russell, when he died, and they were like, now we're going to talk to his wife.
And it was just a white woman.
And it was a white lady. I said, wait a second. But Bill, you're an activist. It threw me off, man.
People can love who they
No,
love.
you can't. It just when certain people
Martin Luther King loved white women.
We can't do this right now. We can't do this right now. My dad gets so mad when I say that. And we can't. It's true, though. Dr. King only fought for equality and freedom so he could fuck white girls freely and not get in trouble about it.
That's not true. But the FBI has released evidence, which I'm supposed to accept evidence from the FBI, but whatever, that he was having like marital affairs with a white woman.
I know nothing about that.
Shout out Coretta Scott.
Damn.
Niggas was trying to play her.
What?
Cause dude said that shit. He won a Coretta Scott because Major said that dumbass shit, and motherfuckers was trying to play Coretta Scott King like she was just like a like
like she didn't do much.
Yeah, no, not like that, but like a pushover, I guess. Like just letting a nigga do whatever. And I was like, okay, now the joke is going a little too far.
Yeah,
Let's bring it back a little bit because
behind every strong black man is 90% of the time a strong black woman,
or at least
before he's famous.
Damn. Come on, guys. We got to do better, man.
I feel like the amount of black men that do end up getting with white women should be studied. It should be studied. it's been mentioned enough to be could be in a sense, it doesn't really become a problem until a reason is brought up to why the amount of black men do it.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, you can do what you want. I'll be with a white man at some point. That
you like who you like, yeah, right.
But it's like. Some black men have been saying, "Oh, our black women are so aggressive."
Yeah.
Like it don't even matter if you're light skin or dark skin or if you're biracial or whatever. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're just aggressive because you have that black in you.
Yeah, no, that
it's like, well, you just a nasty nigga.
That's what Dr. Umar be saying. That's that coon washing.
Yeah, that's that coon washing. Yeah. Only pass I give to is NBA players. Because most of them
went to college.
No, that's crazy. Not went to college. Well, yeah.
Well, I'm saying black women are the most educated. That's what I'm saying.
So that doesn't really make sense.
Because they go to primarily white colleges. So if you're an NBA player who has to do a forced minimum of at least 1 year in college at a predominantly white program, because those are the only
you seeing is white.
Those are the only top performing sports program. Not because their team is primarily white, which is odd, isn't it? That it's a primarily white school, but 90% of their roster is not white. I think that's odd. But if you're a Power 10 school and you are trying to still contend, you're going to bring in kids from the inner cities, from places where you rather they not go to your school if they're not doing anything for you monetarily wise, right? They bring them in. The majority of women there are going to be, it's going to be like 90% white girls. And there might be a smattering of black women, but guess what they're not doing? Enjoying the college life.
They working.
They're going to classes. They're not going out to parties because they're a major minority on the campus. So they're not gonna
safe. They're not
going to feel like there's a spot for them. And guess who all these athletes are seeing at these gathering parties, especially once you include the other sports, like you get the track and field, and you get the cheerleading, you get the gymnastics. You put all those, they be having their parties. They're gonna only see majority white women.
But I was gonna say even before college for NBA guys, like when a lot of these guys get. But
I'm not even logging this fight. I don't watch any of this.
Oh, sorry, that's fine. But you'll get it though. A lot of these guys get scouted when they 8 to 10 years old, right? Yeah. So they get sent to private schools, which are predominantly white private schools. So you only seeing white girls there. You go to a private high school because they recruit you out of middle school.
Well, now, yeah.
But now, it wasn't always like that. But I'd say the last 10, 15 years has been that way.
I would say, yeah.
You go to a high school, it's a private high school because they recruited you out of middle school. You go there, it's probably mostly white girls there. Then you, like Rick said, you go to college for 1 year and it's mostly white girls there.
Yeah, you're going to end up with a
That's what they whole life, mostly their whole life only really seeing white girls besides their mama at the house.
Yeah. So at least out and about. Like
at least out and about.
Not seeing any black women at these colleges.
But you're spending most of your time at school though.
You're spending most of your time at school in classes and or like practice. And then if the only people you're seeing are people who go to parties, these black girls aren't going to parties at predominantly white schools.
They're getting their work done. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I feel like it's more of because
and safety.
Well, not even just safety in school, just like that nightlife isn't gonna fit for them because they're only gonna see like one or two of themselves out there. Like that's, you ever been to a party and you've not seen anybody like who you can really connect to, like being like
get a head nod to,
just hit one of these just to know that we connected.
I got you. Hey, we here.
Yeah,
I'm here. You're not by yourself.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to go out if that's like every night, right? And then so they're not seeing it. And then I feel like LeBron wouldn't have ended up with his black wife if he had to do that.
If he went to college
minimum.
That's probably that's fair.
Because he would have went to Ohio U.
That's fuck. He said he would have went to Duke. It was over. It's over. Duke University. You're done. You're done.
You mean David Duke University?
Grant Hill went to Duke.
That's a claim.
Sorry, I'm sorry. But I just feel the only pass I give to famous black men is the NBA guys because of how they grew up. Well, current NBA guys, Scotty and them, I don't know.
But the other NBA people, guys, I don't understand how they ended up in their position. The pipeline from inner city schools to college pretty much shows why all their kids are coming out light skinned. Now, for all the other like famous actors, like rappers and all that
actors,
stuff, I don't know how they're ending up with white women. I don't know what they're doing.
Y'all just being a little weird.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with being with a white woman, but don't be talking shit
about other races. But don't stereotype people to be like white women are the best. That's crazy. That's insanity.
No race is better than the other besides black women. They're the best. But then everybody else, no race is better than the other.
I love being black. I know that for damn sure.
There you go. No race is better than the other except for black women and then everybody else. Everybody else is great, but close second. But second. What else we got, Rick?
What else we got? I don't got nothing else. Did you at least see the thing about the Omelade concert with the girl getting pulled on stage? When she went to a concert with her dude that they were together for 7 years. She got pulled up on stage, and then she started going crazy on
who was it?
Omelade.
It's a Afrobeats artist.
Yeah, he did like
that's the worst part because don't nobody even know who dude is.
Yeah, it's the dude. It's the dude who made the song where all the TikTok people go like with their finger.
Him?
Yeah.
He had a concert.
Yeah, it was sold. It was sold.
What does he do?
Afrobeat music in the club. That's it.
Hold up. Okay.
He stole somebody's girl. He up. And guess what? Well, to add on to it, she said she was single up there.
Yeah,
he said he wouldn't have did that.
She threw away a 7-year relationship for someone who didn't know she existed when she stepped in that building.
No, it's not like she just revealed who she really was.
Yeah, 100. No, he dodged the bullet. Well, he should have. I wish he would have dodged a bullet 7 years ago.
Yeah, no, he got hit by it.
Yeah, your phone is really getting my attention. He just survived. What kind of phone is that?
Oh, this is a Samsung S.
Is it a Galaxy?
Yeah.
Oh.
S21. Yeah.
Big ball.
I'm like, there's 3 different things on.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting a new phone with them taxes. I need it.
mine's just a little bit smaller. It's the same 3 cameras, you know.
But go ahead.
But yeah, so she went up on stage. So there's 2 parts of it that are crazy. One, like Steve said, he asked her before
they started
whatever they were going to do because he knew it might be a little while if she was here with someone because he doesn't want to disrespect
She said,
anyone,
no,
right?
I'm single.
She lied, right? That's crazy, right? But she goes up there. Everybody's seen that because they had front row tickets. Okay. So everybody's seen that she was with her dude and like whatever. And she even like when she gets called up, she even like kind of like moves her dude out the way so she could get up there. Mm-hmm. And so while she's like dancing, doing every wild dance on this artist up there, people are videotaping it and then turning the camera to the dude as he's standing there taking this shit on the chin. And
he's a trooper.
What did he do?
Nothing. He just vibed. You could tell he was hurt.
See,
but he just was like,
he's better than me because I would have pulled a Batman. They would have looked at the stage and then looked at me, looked back at the stage. They would have did it one more time. I would. Not there anymore. Yeah. I was already halfway through the crowd. Yeah,
that's like a Superman too.
Yeah.
I'm like Clark Kent. And where'd he go?
Where'd he go? And the Superman come back.
Yeah, you always disappear when Superman shows up.
You've never seen us in the same place together for a reason. But yeah, I would have been halfway through the crowd, calling my Uber or finding my car, and I would have just sent a text like,
she probably had his keys.
You think she thought that far ahead?
Like, damn, she got the keys.
Low key, she might have had his keys.
Damn,
she got my keys. I'm taking an Uber, calling the tow. That shit's going in my driveway.
No, I'm talking about the keys to the house.
I could call locksmith. I could get all this done.
Okay. You probably got friends. You like, hey,
you know what?
Yeah, you go to somebody's house.
I would have it so organized that by the time she got off stage from whatever she was doing, my car was in my driveway.
Mm-hmm. This at night too.
I'm already in the house, and the locks are different than when she left the house.
This at night,
and my phone is on Do Not Disturb. So
that is public humiliation.
And as soon as you 100%. Knock on the shit, you got if she knock and bang on the door, you be like, oh, you ain't go to Omelade house.
It's gonna be like
his crib.
There's a bin on the front steps that says your stuff. If it's still there, it might not be there anymore. But just know there's nothing in here that's yours. And then.
The most fucked up part about it is that even most of the time, like when Keke Palmer did what she did, Alicia Keys, women be like, oh.
Yeah, women had they back.
Oh, well, wait, what has Keke Palmer done?
With the Usher.
Usher strikes again.
When she was dancing.
Please.
Well, black women and other women were just like, mind your business. She just having fun, whatever. Alicia Keys did
From
it.
my understanding, they broke up.
Well, but at the time,
they were together, and we didn't know that
he's
he was
a weird
shitty
dude.
person.
Yeah, he's a weird dude.
At the time, we didn't know he was shitty, but
yeah.
Regardless, people were defending her. They defended Alicia Keys fair.
They are not defending this woman.
They are on her, and I was surprised. I just thought they were gonna be like, "Oh, he's insecure" or something.
People
like
really
that.
haven't, from my understanding, have not been defending Alicia Keys. People have been
really.
People have been saying ever since she stole this man. This is.
I did hear that.
Ever since she stole this man, Ursula took her voice.
Not Ursula.
Alicia don't sing. Alicia don't sing the same.
They're saying it's because it's Swizz. She's like, "You take my man, I take your voice."
Who was Swizz with?
Yeah,
Mashonda, I can't remember her name. He was actually married to somebody else.
She did.
LaShonda?
She did. I don't remember Shorty, but she did take Swiss Beats though, which is an odd nigga to steal.
I mean, it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out, but
hey, they're happy.
Wow.
He might have not been after that Super Bowl performance.
Well, no, he said it was cool. He said that's my girl.
I would also say the same thing.
Well, yeah, because what are you gonna say, right?
Usher?
Yeah.
I get T.I.
because that's T.I., but Usher, you gotta check that whole Mr. Dubois.
Honestly, you had to really not be surprised by Usher. Really not be surprised
Usher needs
by
his ass
Usher.
beat though, on God.
Usher is, listen, I love Usher. Usher's one of my favorite male singers. He's one of my favorite male singers. Don't be surprised. Usher has he has gotten real popular because of not popular, but he already was popular. It's just that
he's got a resurgence.
He reached a whole new heights with Confessions, where he is taking on the persona of someone that is a cheater.
Yeah, and Mr. Steal Your Girl. Yeah,
Chili just broke up with him.
I was thinking about it. I was like, who is he?
Chili, yeah.
And then Jermaine Dupri was cheating, so he's peddling these songs about cheating, confessing them through Usher. So and Usher has this witness charm that you've seen how he used them on Chili when they he's live or in the music video. So it's of course he's gonna use it on the other women to really sell the message that he's selling. So it's and he's pretty, he look good, and he's an amazing singer.
And that's how you get your ass whooped, Usher. Keep fucking playing. One of these niggas is gonna be.
I mean,
Usher don't do it when niggas is there though.
But hold up, Usher,
he don't do that.
Usher probably another reason why niggas ain't touching, because he probably show niggas what he working with. He probably done beat a nigga ass before, and it's don't fuck with me. I have my confessions.
Imagine Usher dance with your girl, got his meat all on her, and you try to start, get off of her, and he start beating you.
See, I'm the type.
We don't know.
See, I'm the type to take an ass whooping. I don't care if I'm a win, lose, or draw. We're gonna fight, and then depending on how mad I am, we gonna fight till I win. It's just gonna be continuous.
And a nigga could just die too.
You know what? We might make this range combat.
I can't beat you.
We might make this a little bit of a duel.
You're like, oh, this nigga's strong. Hold on, wait.
Hold on. You know my quick draw is about 6 seconds, sub 6 seconds.
Them skits where they be like, when you getting jumped, but they don't know you gotta go.
And you smiling as they stomp you out. But I would just have a problem if I see my girl. I understand entertainers, right? I understand there's certain things that they do that probably pushes the boundaries of what people would take in their relationship in terms of performances and dancing and whatnot, right? They could have rehearsed all this stuff. She could have told Swizz whatever, and so that's why he's okay with it. But just from in my heart of hearts and just seeing everything, I think I just would have a problem with a nigga tracing my girl's silhouette with his middle finger, just like that. I'm like, why? My fist would ball up like the Arthur meme, and I would just be like, get off of her.
Unhand her.
Get off of her.
But yeah, the Omelay shit, that was the biggest thing that got me, that the shorties was all American women.
Yeah.
African women, just
she was not. The girl was, I think, West African.
Yeah,
and so her video was going crazy West African because they was like
it was going crazy in the WhatsApp. Word to Goody.
Yeah, word to Goody.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, they were.
We gotta get Goody on the pod.
That would be an amazing. That would be an amazing poll. But yeah, they were sending around being like, this is not how a West African girl behaves. Like,
yeah, they was like, I pray you don't get a Jalisa or whatever her name is.
Yeah,
whatever her name is.
Jacina or something.
Yeah, she's become a prayer.
Yeah, they would be like, pray that you missed this one, my son.
That's foul.
Yeah.
When you become a prayer in any black household, you done something crazy
wrong.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that was the only.
Stop taking your girl to concerts, man. with these dancing ass usher ass niggas.
I just think women should just stay in the house, man.
That's crazy.
You keep letting me get away with these. You got to put your foot down.
I'm not saying that. And you married, so you can say I just strongly disagree.
One woman doesn't mean I can just say these things.
Well, you don't mean it. Well, at least I hope you don't.
I don't mean it. Of course I don't.
I know you don't mean it because Bria hit you.
Does that mean I'm being abused?
Well, nobody cares.
Maybe I'm using.
Nobody cares if you get it.
Child, I know that these men need to be more secure in their relationship.
That's fair.
That's true.
Because
fair.
Listen, she's up there with Usher. Let her do her thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as she's being real with you.
See, you lost me.
Hey, it is what it is.
It is.
I'm just saying, let them do their thing. As my thing.
That's Alicia Keys. I can't say you're wrong. That's Alicia Keys up there with Usher. That makes sense.
Okay.
Mind you, I'm speaking from the perspective of an entertainer.
Yeah.
So if I bring your nigga on stage, please do not have an issue. If you have an issue, I can take him back down.
But that's the thing. The issue wasn't, people aren't mad at Omole. He didn't do anything wrong.
And he even asked her if she was in a relationship.
Bring somebody's dude up there, right? One, he said he wasn't here with anybody. So
Okay.
That's how he straight one against that person.
Okay.
And then while you have him up there, he's going crazy.
Okay.
Insanity.
Okay.
You're an entertainer.
Yeah.
That nigga's not an entertainer.
Yeah, that's a fan. Yeah.
that nigga is an office worker.
Yeah.
At this point, this is not my problem.
Yeah, it's not. It
don't got nothing to do with you. No,
this is everybody else. Well, this is not even everybody else.
I get that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, she foul.
Yeah, no.
The Alicia Keys.
I'm talking about Alicia Keys and Keke Palmer.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Yeah, like, I see what y'all saying about that one, but Alicia Keys and Keke Palmer, my thing
they
is,
entertainers as well.
Long as y'all know what you're getting yourself into, and he ain't got no problem with it, you ain't got no problem with it, and who you with ain't got no problem with it.
It doesn't matter.
It don't
I
matter.
respect that.
But if the person who got a problem with it, whatever.
And that's something you discuss. Like, hey, maybe if you're at an award show, don't dance on the nigga. That's something you talk about. And then if she say, well, why not? Then that's a discussion you have.
Yeah, honestly, if I don't know what it was
for performers. You regular bitches that just baristas shouldn't be getting dick down on the stage. Why? You're a barista. Why are you getting fucked?
It's their big break. The big back break. It's their big back break.
All right, y'all. This has been another episode of R&P Podcast with a very, very special guest, one of my very best friends, Jay Aquarious. Another round of applause for him in there, man. We appreciate you for coming. Jay, is there anything else that you want to let them know about the project, what you got coming, any upcoming events that they could go to? Let us know, man.
We have a show this Friday. I don't know when this is going to air. But
this comes out Wednesday. Next Wednesday. This upcoming Wednesday.
Yeah. When they come
out. Okay.
So it'll be 2 days. Well, a day. 2 days. If you count the day, it'll be 2 days before you.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it? So right now I have a show called The Funny Papers. It's actually going to be at the Hot Mama's Canteen.
Okay.
Funny Papers themed, so there's going to be some, cosplaying and characters. I'm one of the musical guests for the show, and I'm excited. Okay. The Grapevine is still happening. It's still a thing that's out. Mm-hmm. I'm dropping the live performance EP for that.
Okay.
And I'm shooting music videos. So I'm about to get back.
You might see me in one of them. Hi guys, how you doing?
Just keep your shirt on, man.
Trust me, brother. I'm definitely keeping my shirt on. I might show a little chest here, but that's the limit. That's it.
Where are we at in this? Well, confused.
Well, I guess that was just me being whatever, but back in the day, Steve was...
all right. That's all right, John. This has been another episode of R&P Podcast. Give me opinions on topics you never asked for. Make sure you check us out on YouTube, on Spotify, on Twitter, on Instagram. Shout out Jay Aquarious. Shout out Rick. I love you guys. Peace out. That's it, man. Rick talking too much.
R&P moves, R&P groove, ayy. Yeah, I've been in the R&P mood, ayy. Oh yeah, ayy. Oh yeah, ayy. R&P moves, R&P news, ayy. Yeah, now we making R&P moves, ayy. Oh yeah, ayy. Oh yeah.